What if an episode that looks ordinary actually holds the deepest honesty between two people who need each other? Hello everyone. Welcome back to Jikook Magic. This episode of Are You Sure hits differently. More honest, warmer, and touching the core of Jimin and Jungkook's relationship. It's not just about laughter, jokes, or extreme adventures. There's something subtler yet far stronger. A closeness seen in tiny glances, quick touches, and meaningful silence. This preview shows the beauty of quiet love. A love that isn't flaunted but felt in every second they spend together. From the way they look after each other, to the honesty they share only between them, all the way to the phrase Yeonjin, their secret language. Everything reminds us that the Jikook bond isn't something instant. It grew slowly, shaped by time and by the wounds they healed together. And today, we're going to talk about all of that. This episode of Are You Sure feels different. Deeper, more honest, and more touching than anything we've seen before. It's not just about Jimin and Jungkook laughing together, exchanging jokes, or enjoying thrilling moments during their activities. There's something subtler yet far more powerful. A closeness that cannot be denied. A connection built not from sweet words but from the way they look at each other, listen to each other, and become each other's safe place. The preview shows how beautiful quiet love can be. A love that doesn't need to be shown off, but is felt through every small gesture. We can see how Jimin and Jungkook automatically adjust their rhythm to each other, as if they breathe at the same frequency. There is warmth, trust, and unwavering support that makes viewers realize a relationship like this isn't built in a day. This kind of bond appears only when two hearts have understood each other for a very long time. Everything becomes more emotional when Jimin, with a soft yet honest voice, reveals that all he wanted in that moment was to have a drink with Jungkook. Just the two of them, without cameras, without crowds. His words sound simple, but the meaning is deep. He begins talking about the feelings he never expressed during the BTS concerts, as if Jungkook is the only person he dares to open up to. And Jungkook, he responds in the most genuine way, a way he shows only to someone he truly trusts. He admits that lately he has been going through a difficult time, and that he leans on Jimin for emotional strength. This isn't a casual confession. This is rare honesty he doesn't share with just anyone. And more than that, it's not the first time Jungkook has said he relies on Jimin, meaning Jimin's presence is not just comfort for him, but a necessity. Then comes the phrase Yeonjin, a small yet meaningful symbol, a code that sums up feelings they can never speak openly. A phrase that represents something only the two of them understand, a secret language born from thousands of moments unseen by cameras. All these elements merge into a powerful emotional peak. And in the end, it becomes clear, whatever people say about them, the Jikook relationship is not fragile or fake. Their bond endures because it is built on genuine comfort, deep honesty, and the sense of safety that only emerges when two people truly understand one another. We've seen how they've grown together, how they face the world shoulder to shoulder, and how their hearts seem most at peace when they're beside each other. A closeness that doesn't need proof, because it speaks for itself, through glances, small smiles, and words whispered only when the world becomes too loud. And as always, Jimin and Jungkook prove one thing. No matter what happens, they always find their way back to each other. There's also a moment when the skydiving instructor tells Jimin, "You can say yes or no," and he immediately answers, "No." "Wow, how could today be this fun?" Jimin murmurs, staring at Jungkook with sparkling eyes. His heart can't contain the admiration. Every second near Jungkook feels so alive. There's something in the way Jungkook smiles, in the way he looks at the world, simple yet calming. "You're cute," Jungkook replies, his voice soft even as he laughs. That laugh always manages to make Jimin blush, even in the cold mountain air. "It must be really fun," Jungkook adds as he pats Jimin's shoulder, offering a warmth that somehow cuts through their thick jackets. Jimin feels a sweet nervousness. "I'm a little nervous," he admits quietly. There is fear mixed with anticipation. Fear of heights, fear of trying something new, but also fear that the moment might pass too quickly. "Don't worry, it's scary, but we'll do it together," Jungkook says, touching Jimin's hand for a moment. That simple touch makes the world seem to stop. Jimin's heart beats faster. Not from fear, but from a closeness he still doesn't fully understand. As he looks out over the hillside view, Jimin steadies his breath. "Actually, I just want to drink here with you," he whispers, as if sharing a secret. There's an honesty he has kept locked away. Jungkook looks at him with full attention. Honestly, during the BTS concerts, that's the most exhausting, right? All the energy, all the cheers, all the expectations. Exhausting. "That's why I look forward to moments like this," he says. There's a tired yet warm tone in his voice, as if inviting Jimin to stay by his side, far from the world's noise. "This is a genuine feeling I haven't been able to say," Jimin says, his voice almost trembling. There is sincerity he has never shared with anyone. "Isn't it? All of it? Really everything?" he adds, looking at Jungkook with such honesty that Jungkook falls silent. The moment feels timeless. No cameras, no spotlight, no one but the two of them. Just two hearts speaking without words. Jungkook smiles and slowly takes Jimin's hand. Without saying it, he sends the same message. "I'm here for you." Their adventure continues. Skiing down steep slopes, shouting in excitement as they slide, laughter echoing through the mountains. Paragliding makes their hearts race, yet also gives them an amazing sense of freedom. Each moment is filled with joy, tension, and warmth that only appears when you're with someone who truly matters. A relationship like Jimin and Jungkook's isn't built from sweet words, but from thousands of small moments the world never notices. From Jimin's courage to express his feelings, to Jungkook's honesty that he leans on Jimin during hard times, everything shows one thing. They always return to each other. Their adventure may be full of laughter, shouts, and adrenaline, but beneath it all, there is a warmth that can never be hidden. A warmth that keeps us coming back to watch their story. Thank you for watching Jikook Magic today. If you felt the warmth of Jikook's bond the way we did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more analysis, hidden moments, and deep stories. See you in the next episode. And like Jimin and Jungkook, we will always find our way back to each other.